Good morning, Ollie's farmers. Welcome back to the channel and welcome today to Nicholson's, which is based just near Stalham. This is the dealership where we bought the JCB from for the farm at home, the JCB 526. And I'm here today to check out the Case Puma 175. So here it is. It's got a 6 litre 175 horsepower engine and it's fitted with a 50 kph transmission down below. As you can see, it's also got axle bars at the back of the back wheels there. It's fitted with a hydraulic top link here, and you've also got your linkage controls just on the back there as well. And it's fitted this model with Firestone 650 65R 42s. So it's a Case IH Puma. It's also been supplied by Nicholson's, as you can see, and it's 175 horsepower with a CVX transmission, which is a variable transmission. These Case tractors are actually made in Austria, as you can see as well. It's fitted with a front linkage here, this model, and it's also got a PTO as well. So quite a nice looking tractor. Something quite different to what we normally see on the channel. And we'll just take it out now for a point of view drive, and I'll just show you guys what it's like to just take on the road. Fitted as well, as you can see here, with AdBlue, and there's your fuel tank as well, and you've also as well got a nice little toolbox just on the side. Okay, so I've just turned the tractor off. So this tractor's done approximately 600 hours, I believe, and it's I believe a demonstrator from Nicholson's here today. If I just put my foot on the clutch. So if anyone was interested in buying this tractor, it is for sale here. So I've just started up the computer there, and what we've got to do is just take our shuttle and put it into forwards, I believe. And with the CVT controls, you can drive it either with the controller. So if I push the controller forwards, once I've knocked the shuttle forwards, we can now drive it off the controller, like so. And then if I pull the joystick back, like so, or the forwarder back, there you go, we just come to a standstill. And you can also use the shuttle, so I've just pressed the reverse there, and it will go into reverse. And then if I push the shuttle there forwards, we can then go into forwards. So today I'm just going down the road, so I'm going to bring it back to the bottom there, and I'm just going to drive it from the pedal. So you can literally just drive it like so from the pedal. So it's driving quite nicely. Nice bit of weight in the steering, which is what you want. Oh, we've just got a Citroen coming in here now. Oh no, leave that my way. And we'll just head down the road and just see what she's like on the road. With the CVX transmission, the Case IH's answer to the Vario transmission. So we're just in the first range of the transmissions. So to speed up, oh, we've got quite a bit of rain just coming on the screen there. So if we just go up with the hare, I'll just go up into the third range now. So I'm just going to leave the windscreen wipers on. We've got quite a bit of dirt just coming off the roof there, no worries. Well, one thing I can say so far is it feels quite smooth, the transmission. Very smooth actually. Wow, this is very... If I just take my foot off the accelerator, it just gradually slows down on its own with the transmission. And then if I put my foot back on the accelerator, we can resume acceleration. Sorry that the windscreen's got a little bit dirty there, we just had a bit of muck from the roof. See how good the steering lock is. Quite sharp, very sharp. I've literally just turned around there. I think this has actually got a better turning circle than my Focus RS. That is insane, that turning circle, wow. Very good steering lock on it then, as we've just found out. Very good indeed. The transmission is so smooth. It's just silky smooth. it's riding really nicely as well with the front suspension and the cab suspension. The front suspension's a hydraulic system and the cab suspension's on coil springs. Now I would say this is quite a nice, well put together tractor actually. I'm pretty impressed so far, especially for the price as well, when you're comparing it to other brands. And with these big 650 wheels, it just holds the road so nicely. You can adjust the steering wheel there as well, which is quite nice. I like that. 175 horsepower, and then it boosts up as well. I love when you take your foot off the accelerator, how it just slows down on its own. You wouldn't really need to use the brakes that much with this tractor. Something else as well this tractor will do is it will automatically reduce its revs when you're on the road to be more efficient when you're doing 50 kilometers an hour. It's quite quiet as well in here as well. That's something else I've noticed. Good visibility to the front, to the sides as well with these larger wing mirrors, as you can hopefully see. And we'll just come in now into Nicholson's JCB, and Case IH is their speciality. So as you can see, there's a few bits of machinery in the yard here. Pottinger, Machio, and we bought the Machio mower last year. And there's also as well in here, as we believe as well, some other McHale equipment as well, I believe they sell as well. But no, a very nicely well put together tractor. Drives really nicely on the road, like I said. You really couldn't really complain, to be fair. It's quite nice. And hopefully, as you can see here guys, this tractor has done 662 hours, so it hasn't really done too many hours either. And this is the control, like I said, for controlling the CVX transmission. You've got 3 different stages of the transmission, and you can control them with the hare here and the tortoise as well. Forward and backwards is done with this little shuttle system here. This is for your SCVs, your hydraulic controls, and this as well as your rear linkage controls. And then underneath you've also got a scrolling wheel as well for controlling your speed also. And just down here is your engine rev limiters, and you can actually set these to 2 different engine speeds. And then if you're doing PTO work, you'd probably match these 2 together just like that, and that's why there's a little indent, and then you can just simply match them together when you're doing PTO applications. And then just to the right hand side we've got our SCVs just on there, hydraulic controls as well on here for setting up your SCVs on a joystick, and then you can also match the buttons as well to different functions. And then just on here we've got your front PTO, rear PTO automatic systems, so the PTO will cut out when you lift up the linkages, rev controls, GPS steering, automatic steering, automatic four-wheel drive on and off, front suspension on and off, and then just under here is your flow rates and things for your rear linkage controls, and then your front and rear PTO speeds, and then here's your plug-ins. That's your isobus plug-in there for controlling your isobus systems on the computer, and then you've got another pin just there for your drill settings as well, so you can plug in your drill boxes. But no, very nicely laid out in here. I like as well, you've just got a little cup holder on this left hand side, and as you can see as well, you've got a nice passenger seat as well there. Nicely thought out, a good bit of space as well in here. So no, a very nicely put together tractor. You can see efficient power, more productivity, less fuel. The Fiat powertrain engine in there, and as you can see you've just got your filters there for easy serviceability, and very, very nice indeed. You can also get this tractor as well with an optional reversing fan, which would be quite handy if you were, for example, doing a lot of work with material flying into the radiator. Also next to this Case IH 175 CVX is the new Case Optim 300, so it's got 300 horsepower, and then I believe it boosts up to even more power as well. And then as you can see, you've just got your steps there, a much bigger fuel tank, a much bigger tractor actually. In fact, this one, she's quite a beast, especially when you compare it to the 175. Makes the 175 there look tiny when you have a look at this thing. Fitted as well with rear wheel weights, as you can see there, for added traction on the ground, which is what you'll need, especially when you've got this much power. But yeah, have a look at this beast, wow. And then just next to the other side is a nice little lineup of Case tractors. Hopefully you can just see there's a nice little Case IH Farmall here, 115A, so 115 horsepower. Quite a nice simple tractor these actually, and this one I believe is brand new, and hopefully you can just see it's just been brought in, very simple with basic controls there. A nice livestock farmer's tractor really, something like this, a 115. Then just next to the 115 there is a Case IH RB465 round baler. and then you've also as well got a Case IH Puma 200 CVX, and there's also a 240 CVX there as well. And then moving on to JCBs, there's a lovely little JCB 526/56 here, and then there's a Machio mower just like the one we bought for the farm at home, and another 526/56 here, and then another Case Puma 165, Case Puma 175 CVX, and then a little TYM T503 with a baby Machio mower on the back. And then just coming around to the front of Nicholson's here, there's a Machio Buffalo just like our one, and there's a Pottinger Synchro 3030 I've been looking at as well. This is obviously a cultivator. You've got cultivating legs there, discs, and then a packer on the back. Those of you will remember on the farm that we had a set of Simba discs which we sold earlier in the year, and we are looking on the farm to replace the discs with a good cultivator. So perhaps a Pottinger Synchro 3030 might be the way to go. I'm not too sure yet, but we've got to do a bit of research into what sort of a job we want doing, because we don't want we didn't want to use discs last time, so that's why we sold them. We didn't find they were doing a good enough job, but a cultivator like this would probably take quite a bit more horsepower for pulling. So there's just a little Fleming tanker there, as you can see, and then there's also as well a Cousins subsoiler with a packer on the back, another Synchro there again, and then some more Machio mowers, and a hay turner, Pottinger plough there as well, and some side swing mowers, Machios. You'd need a heavy tractor, I think, to put these out. These are actually pretty heavy bits of kit. And then there's just a nice Pottinger rake there. Pottinger plough is also fitted with slatted boards, as you can see. And then there's just a Teagle muck spreader, Titan 12-ton spreader there. And then a nice Bailey grain trailer. And something else I quite like here is a Bailey dump trailer. This looks to be quite a big dump trailer actually. This would be fantastic for mucking out the yards, for example. But wow, what a dump trailer. I don't think I've ever seen a dump trailer this big before. Very, very nice indeed, nicely built as well by Bailey. The great thing about the dump trailer, of course, is that you could put it on a telehandler, for example, and you only need one hydraulic pipe to put into the tractor. So there we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today looking around Nicholson's here in Stalham. If you're interested in anything which David has for sale here at Nicholson's, do go and check out the Nicholson's website, and I'll leave a link to their website in the description down below. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated. Don't forget you can follow the Olly's Farm Instagram page, which is ollys.farm in the Instagram search bar. Thank you very much for watching, and as always guys, do comment, rate, subscribe for plenty more videos to come.